Oh boy, this video is going to be really long, so we're just going to start out really quickly. No long intro, no nothing. Yamamoto's S tier. He's the best character. There's the only No, I was going to say something, but no, he doesn't have any competition. Just everything has hyper armor. If you get hit by anything, he just 100-0s you. He's just completely busted. Cella's kinda decent. His guard break's pretty lacking, so I can't really justify putting him above B tier. But like, yeah, that's where he fits. Chica is not used by many people, but the people who use her scare me, so definitely A tier. Crawler's kinda shit, honestly. Yeah, I'll put him there. Stark, I personally don't know how to use very well, but people are very good with him, so B tier it is, I guess. Crocodile, fucked in 2v2s and 3v3s for ones. Not as great, but the Awakening kinda carries him. That's Daedra, no, just outside of funny meme strategies, you will not be doing that well with him. Deku's gone from the game, but when he was there, he was very much A tier. Denji's kinda shit, to be honest. Dio's pretty... I don't know if I want to put him high, but at the same time... Yeah, honestly, Time Shift on his own is probably enough to put him there. Terrible mode farm character. Pretty alright, I guess. I mean, I don't remember enough about him, I'll just put him in B tier. And Ella's A tier, he's got enough hyper armor and guard breaks to make up for any weaknesses that he might have. And the Awakening's also just broken. Really good guard break, really good damage, nothing more to say. Frieza is very, like, no one uses him. Does that have a reason? It probably does. C tier it is. Is that Fubuki? I forgot she's even in the game. Fucking Jesus. Not the greatest, not the worst. I'm debating between B and A, but like, B it is. Gaara, for 1v1s, kinda shit. Gilgamesh I have a lot to say about. This character would be fucking amazing if the M1s weren't, like, hella inconsistent. Yes, I'm aware, if you practice a lot, you can, like, be insane with them. But I don't think it is worth the effort. I'm gonna put him in A tier just to not piss off the people who, like, hard sweating the character and just delete everyone. But he is also not that great if you don't know how to use him that well. Gin is a solid B. He gets hard carried by his good guard break, that's about it, I think. Jono's kinda meh, to be honest. There's nothing really to say about him, other than the Awakening's immortal to even end in Mugetsu, but like, He's kinda just a meh character. Asuna's terrible in 1v1s, that's very obvious. I don't know where to put Asta. I'll put that off for later. Byakuya's A tier, really fucking good guard break. Pretty sure he gets to like 90% of your HP if he lands the guard break on you. It's just that guard break on its own kind of carries him. It's a guard breaking combo starter that deletes half your health with the combo if it lands. It's really good. Ace is phenomenal. I'd like to mention these tiers aren't ordered entirely, because if they were over 100 characters, I cannot do that. Gogeta, I used to be shit, got buffed, pretty usable on 2s, I don't know about 1s, putting it off for later. Gohan, fucked before, still fucked. I think people heavily overrate Gojo. I genuinely never see someone do well with Gojo, and I think that's to do with the fact that you don't really have a good combo starter. So you need to do M1s to do well with him. But if you do, he's A tier. So it's just... I'll put him in B. He's A if you know how to use him right. But if not, he's B. Goku Black, kinda shit. But if you get to the Awakening, you just free win. If you don't, kinda garbage, which is why he's here. Vegito, pretty solid. Nothing bad to say about him. It's just a solid average character. Namek is pretty good to I'll make an F tier. Right, F tier's done. I'm just gonna move those here. That and those two there. Can't really justify putting Frieza below. Is that fine? Yeah, I can't really put on a C tier. Buku is honestly S tier. The moment you do anything wrong, he just rushes at you and deletes you. It's super broken. Not instant transition, what's it called? Flash Fist is one of the best moves in the game. If you're not paying attention for even a split second, you just lose all of your health. It's busted. It's busted. Arlong has hyper armor on like everything, really good guard breaks. One of the best characters in the game, really solid awakening. He's just all around pretty great. Gon, if you know how to use him well, he's not that bad, but he's really not that good, honestly. If you're winning, he's great. If you're losing, he's not. It's just how it is. Accelerators, I can't justify putting him in the garbage tier, but like, this is where he belongs. After the nerfs, he's really not that good. Gray has the best awakening, not the best, but one of the best awakenings in the game, and the base is pretty solid as well. Puts him in high A tier. Grimmjow's like very middling. Yeah, we'll put him in high C. Not all of this is all, but some of it is. It's very confusing tier list, but if I exactly ordered it as it's supposed to be, this would take literal fucking ages. Guts is alright, I guess. No, I've not seen anyone do particularly well with him, but I can't justify putting him over there. Hercule, just out of respect for the people who sweat with him and completely destroy me every time, I'll put him in there. Nobody plays him, but the people who do just completely fuck me, so he's there. Akainu has blatantly one of the best guard breaks in the entire game. It's so fucking stupid. The amount of damage he gets off it is ridiculous, and it's just blatantly baby easy to land. Kainu's completely fucked. Aizen is... if you learn how to use him right, he's debatably a very close second. He has always been one of the best characters, and he will continue to be one of the best characters. It's actually just insane. He is very underrated. He's pretty useful most of the time. Low A, high B is what I'm guessing. I'll put him in low A. Put him in the bottom of A tier, and we're good. Big Mom, no one uses her anymore, but she's still pretty alright. Hisoka's... honestly, Card Slicer, he has a massive guard break that does 30 damage. I cannot justify putting him any lower. Achilles is fucking garbage, but not as fucking garbage as these three. All Might is as bad as those, though. He's not in the game anymore, but he's still... he used to be completely fucking broken. Is he as good as these? Honestly, yeah. Despite him not being in the game anymore, he used to be S tier, and I'll put him in there for it. Almost very, very underrated. I've not seen anyone use him in ages, but whenever I use him, I do reasonably well. He's definitely a really good character. That's not Oma, that's Broly. Oh god, I have brain damage! That's not Oma. Oh my god, that is Oma, right. That's... Broly gets a bit higher into A tier, because his rush is still... no, honestly, Broly gets S tier. He gets to rush you, and if he does, he gets to 100-0 you. It's the same thing as Goku, but, you know, he gets to 100-0, but his rush isn't as good, so he's just... they're very close to each other in terms of power, but I think Goku's Awakening is a bit stronger with the amount of evasives he gets, so Goku goes there, Broly goes below. Ast is a very good character, no complaints there, just A tier. His damage is a bit lacking, but it's fine, honestly. Black Divider's one of the best guard breaks in the game. Speaking of one of the best guard breaks in the game, Triple Strike on its own gets this character to, like, the top of A tier. It is... holy shit, that move is broken. Hyper Armor, guard break, triple hit, does a lot of damage, lasts a long time, so you can Hyper Armor through nearly everything. That one move single-handedly puts him from, like, middle of B to high A. It is... god, that move was fucked. Gogeta goes into, like... he used to completely suck, now he's not as bad. I think low B is where I put him. Hollow Ichigo, ever since the Getsuga Slashers can combo extend. He's actually pretty good. Put him in A tier. So it's a 40 damage combo extender. You kind of have to put that at least somewhat high. It's just guard break spam. It's not as effective on like higher levels, but like anything below the leaderboard, he'll work as well as he's supposed to. No one plays Ida. He's usable, but like, no, don't. Just don't. Illumi's pretty great. Not the greatest, but like, he somewhat compares to these. Yeah, I'll put him A. Oh yes, fucking garbage. Do I put her on F? She has a really good awakening. I'll put her in like low D tier. Ishtar got heavily nerfed. She's still very usable though. B tier. Who the fuck is that? No, genuinely, who the fuck is that? I can't tell. I'll put it off for later. Cauliflower's alright. Itachi's decent, I guess? He doesn't really have any, like, crazy I spam this out and I win move, but the sheer utility of Krogen Jutsu being able to, like, save you from a lot of damage is very hard to beat. He goes into A. String Trap. String Trap. String Trap. Aokiji doesn't really have anything special about him. Ice Age and Awakening is pretty fucked, but other than that, he's kind of just middle of the pack. Jonathan, very bad. Not as bad as the ones below him, though. Joseph. Joestar isn't... Joseph is weird. Because, like, he's kind of shit, but kind of not. It's very hard to describe. I'll put him in C for now, and I might change him later, depending on how the rest of the tier list go. Joseph got hard nerfed some time back, so he's kind of shit now. Josuke has always been kind of shit, unless you really sweat with him. Jotaro, since the rework, just no one plays him, but he's not the worst. Kakashi's always been pretty good, there's nothing really wrong with him. Kamui's just very good, the Awakening's very good, the base is solid enough to get you to Awakening. Kazuma, near the garbage tier, but like, not quite there, honestly. The fact you get mode so quickly and you get to steal it, I'm putting him in C tier. Some people might blame me for that, but like, he's not as bad as he could be. Kenpachi, they removed the hyper armor on Waterfowl, I believe, and made it start up slower, so it's just his best move now became kind of a lot worse, but he's still very, very usable. I don't think anyone's ever like really wanted to use this character. He's never been good, and he never will be. But putting him near Kazuma's disrespectful. I'll put him here. Killua's very good. Just really good character. Lots of hyper armor, good guard break, good damage. And the Awakening's kind of fucked, so yeah. A tier is probably where he belongs. Kira's also very high A tier. I don't see a whole lot of people using him, but the just general usefulness of getting Awakening really fast in comparison to other characters, and the base just being pretty good on its own is just enough to put him there. Kirito got hard nerfed, used to be A tier, now he's not. Kuretsugu, I don't think I have ever seen someone use this character well enough to justify putting him in A tier, but he's also not conceptually bad enough to put him in C tier. So he goes like there. His guard breaks kind of suck, is the problem with him. So people can very easily just run and spam him out, but he does have no evasive, so it kind of middles out. Kisame still has one of the most fucked Awakenings in the game, for that alone. He gets a high place. Kisuke, it's like Aizen, ironically enough. If you hard sweat with him, he's really good. If you don't, he's not that great, but I'll put him there. I'll put him there. He's very good. Kizaru's B tier, nothing special about him really. Krillin is one of the least used characters I see in ones, and still one of the most powerful ones. I'm debating putting him on S tier, but like, do I? I'll put him in A for now, and depending on how the tiers go, I might put him up. Lance is kind of just... If your opponent's not paying attention, he's good. If your opponent is paying attention, he's not. He's kind of just always been the noob stomper, but like not that great on its own. Honestly, Law is weird. I'll put him off for later. Lemillion's not in the game anymore. Fuck it. C tier, go. PTS Luffy, not the greatest, not the worst. Low B is where he fits. He can still... I think he can still 100-0 you off of stupid shit. And if he can't, he still does a lot of damage off it. It's just... Gum Gum Rocket is a rush, but slightly worse. But it's still a rush. They're still very good. Close in power, but like... a bit better. The Awakening got buffed a lot quite a while ago, so honestly I'll put him low A. I'll go put him low A. It's very much not the worst. Madara is mainly a 2s and 3s character, but he's got enough bullshit to carry him in like 1s. So it's fine, I guess. B. Mash is... I don't see anyone using it, I'm putting her off. I used to main Might Guy, so I'm pretty confident in saying this. He fell off pretty hard. Got nerfed a lot. He's still very usable, but not great anymore. He used to be very fun to play, now he's just kinda eh. Minato, again, one of the characters. If you sweat really hard, he's really good. If you don't, he's not, so... like, the middle of A tier, honestly. That's... Why is that the mob image? Right, Misaka... Railgun's still a very good move if you can aim, so... A tier, that's... I think that's still like a 40 damage or so guard break you can do on people if you can aim properly, so it's... Misaka's still very fucked in the right hands. Mob is absolute garbage. Do I? No? No, I don't. That'd be very disrespectful. I'll put him in low D. Both the Naruto's are just Rasengan spam, and it works way better than it should. Both of them are A tier. I don't give a shit about what exact placements they are. It's just, the tier list's not that accurate anyway. Natsu's A tier. He gets a lot of hyper armor and one of the best awakenings in the game. The guard breaks are also just fucked. Middle of A tier is where he should probably be. Right, I'm gonna take a break and then come right back to this. Jesus. Right then, where were we? Neji. Neji's not that great. Neji doesn't really have anything going for him at all, but he's not as garbage as these. Ogun got hard nerfed. I'll put him C tier. I'll put him C tier. I can't justify putting him much lower because he's not that bad, but he got very heavily nerfed. Pain got incredibly buffed, incredibly fucking strong now. He can do a lot of things. He's always been kind of busted in Awakening, but the base is even better now, so it's very easy to get there too. Piccolo, one of those characters where if you hard sweat him, he's absolute top tier. I don't want to order these too much, but I feel like, yes, I'd say that's about appropriate, yeah. Poochie is hot garbage, but not as useless as these. Pui Pui is, surprisingly, after all the buffs he's gotten to a pretty decent spot where he's actually kind of strong now. Raikage is alright, nothing special about him, really. Rengoku I mained for quite a long time, and he's pretty good. Comparing him to the A tier characters, yeah, he's mid to high A tier. He's always been a very solid pick. Never really bad, aside from maybe on release or so. This character's just not it at all. Does she... Honestly, yeah, she does belong in F tier. She is about as useful as the others. Ritsu, I actually haven't played ever, same as with the fucking other unique prestige character, whoever that was. Tatsuma. Oh no, I mixed up Fubuki and Tatsuma. Whoops. Yeah, I've not played with either of those. Wait, which one? Okay, which one of those was the prestige? Okay, yeah. These two are the prestige characters that I can't get. Because, like, they're unobtainable right now, so never played with them. Can't rank them, unfortunately. Rob Lucci, if you sweat, he's decent, but he's just... He's one of the worst characters in the game if you aren't good, and if you are good, he's passable. It's just, I don't see a reason why you would try to do that, but if you really like Rob Lucci, sure, go ahead and do that. Rock Lee is close to terrible, but not... I think he's barely out of the useless tier. Rukia is actually pretty solid, I guess. Problem is just, in my opinion, the Awakening is worse than the base. Just straight up, it's just... It's really not good, so the base on its own is like low A, high B, the Awakening just puts it down to C tier. It's just so bad that you just get folded every time someone awakens. Yuko's always been one of the better characters, so yeah, I guess pretty high A tier. Saber, one of the most basic characters in the game. There's absolutely nothing special about it. It's a very simple, solid game plan. Can't really blame anyone for using that. It's just average. Saitama, very, very strong. The guard break's really good. Just anyone with After Image and Awakening is honestly just guaranteed to be 80 because After Image is just fucked. And I don't understand why they gave that to so many characters, but it is what it is. He's 80, not really a doubt about it. PTS Sanji is close to be garbage. Okay, I can't put him... Honestly, yeah, I can put him here. I can't justify putting him there, but like, low C is definitely fine. 100 to 0, very easy to... I can, based off that alone, I can put him there. PTS Sasuke, not that great, not the worst. TS Sasuke, if you try really, really hard, he's got a nearly unavoidable combo starter. If you're either really good at aiming or playing on a controller, he's just insane. I can't believe I'm putting him in S tier, but like, if you do use him optimally, then he is absolutely busted. Satsuki is Ryuko, but better at this point. It's just Ryuko, but better. There's nothing else about it. Shanks is pretty decent. It's a very simple, solid A tier character. Very easy, very strong. Shinji's alright, I guess. It's honestly not that great, to be honest. Shiro needs a lot of work to be able to compete, and even he's like Rob Lucci, needs a lot of work to be able to compete, and even then he's not that great. She's sweet, completely horrendous in 1s. The Awakening is the worst one for 1v1s. Great for 2s, for 1s, he just fucking sucks. Shunsui needs a rework, please, devs, do that already. Not D tier, but like, Jesus Christ, he's not good. Sunnown's passable, it's fine, I guess. Worst character in the game, he's a meme character, it's fine, but he is, without doubt, the worst character, easily. Tanjiro's hella underrated, he's hyper armor on everything, can 100-0 off of... I'm pretty sure he can 100-0 off of any of his moves, I think. Aside from the ones that knock back. Yeah, it's just, he's really, really good. I don't understand why nobody uses him in ranked. I still don't know who that is, so I'll save him for last. Tengen, after the buffs, is... I think I'm overpopulating BT a bit, but he is just... He's pretty decent as... Yeah, compared to C tier characters, he's definitely good. Toby, D tier, does not have an Awakening. Self-explanatory. The base is good, but having no Awakening just completely screws the character over. Todoroki, not in the game anymore, but like D tier as well. He never was good. Tokiyama was actually really good back when he was existent. It's just 100-0s you off of fucking a hyper armor guard break with massive AoE. I think he deserves that spot. Tokusho's 80 as well. He has to put in not as much work as like people like Aizen or so, but still a bit above average, but you do get the results for that. It's one character where if you try to learn him, that's actually worth it, I say. Trunks, very good, good rush, good damage, good busted awakening, after image. Don't need to say anything else. Okiura has really easy ways to start combos with shit like Slice and Finger Sarrow, so he's just also has an evasive. Just evasive and good combo starters get some there. Usopp's... I don't know how good Usopp's anymore. I'll just be safe and put him in high B tier. Actually, low A. Let me low A. He has enough stuff to justify being kind of decent, I guess. Is that Vegeta? Oh yeah, that is Ultra Ego Vegeta. Ever since the Rush got nerfed, he doesn't really have a good way to start combos anymore. But they still do a lot of damage. The Ultra Ego is still fucked, so B tier it is. Majin Vegeta is marginally better, pun intended, yes. Honestly, just because of the Awakening, Headbutt is just a nearly free combo starter that leads into 100-0. I don't think Headbutt should exist in the way that it does. That's my microphone, whoops. Sorry about that. Base Vegeta, really not that great in ones. He's really bad. His lack of, like, good guard break makes him terrible. He's only got his fucking Kame and this, like, AoE move. Vegito, I don't think the rework changed a whole lot. He's still A tier, as he always was. Whitebeard is S tier. Out of all of them, aside from Yama, he's the second easiest S tier to play. It's incredibly simple, incredibly strong, lots of hyper armor, the Awakening's completely fucked. He's just really, really, really good. Actually, think about it. After we've done the whole lot, Krillin definitely deserves to be an S tier. Yeah, swipe that bit around. Fuck it, this'll be good. There's gonna be so many people flaming in the comments. Yoruichi, again, always been a good character, not a whole lot's changed over time. Tadri, while having received many nerfs, can still 100-0 you off like most things, and Clap is still a really good move. Yusuke's just the Awakening, The grab's like 350 damage every time it's off cooldown, it's ridiculous. Zabuza's alright, nobody uses him, but he's not complete garbage. Zamasu, however, is just been nerfed into the ground. Zenitsu, while being in the same concept of you farm a bar and then you get mode as like half of the F tier, is actually significantly better than them, and I'd go as far as to say he's C tier. Because he's got enough hyper armor to like kinda make it work if you try hard enough. PTSOR's pretty decent, good combo starters, that's about it, I'd say. TSOR is the classic, completely fucked 2s and 3s character. For 1v1s he's not that great, because people can very easily block him. B tier, can still start reasonable damage combos. Laws, I honestly haven't played Law that much, I'll just chuck him in B tier and that's it. Mash, after everything else is said and done, A tier, I think. And who the fuck is this? What character is what? Well, correct me in the comments to see who this is, because I haven't got a fucking clue. Hope you enjoyed this video. This is a full tier list. Everyone's gonna hate me. Oh god, it's probably a lot of stuff people disagree with. Regardless of that, I hope you enjoyed the video. See you all next time, and goodbye.